Hey guys, Dan here. In this video here, I want to talk about my favorite video game of all time, Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube. I've had this game for a long time, and to this day, I still play with my friends and everything. Before I get started here, I want to introduce you to my sponsor, Doobie. If you're tired, give them a try. I'm also on Discord. You can find me there. Alright, let's get into it. Mario Kart Double Dash, special game to me. Got this game in the early 2000s. And I got this when I got my original GameCube, and that to this day, after 21, 22 years, still works, but barely. But every time I go to my brother's house for a fantasy football draft, all my guys come over and we play this game. This game is very special to me, and it's very different from the other Mario Karts because you can have two characters instead of one. Like for me, I like to play as Waluigi and Bowser. I used to play as Waluigi and Wario, but when I was younger, my friends banned me from having both of them because I was too good with it. So now I just stick with Waluigi and Bowser, and I still dominate with them. I like to play this game all the time. I still play it in my house. I still play when friends come over. There's a few modes you can play. There's battle mode. There's a shrine mode. You try to steal a star and everything. That game can get very competitive. When you beat the game and everything, you unlock the gold car. That car is the best game in the game. And as you can see, when you go to the cutscenes and the finish line, you see them driving around in that. But the main goal of this game is just to win and unlock all the levels and everything. Yet at the very basic beginning, you only have a handful of characters, and you have to unlock like people like Toad, Toadette, Ghost, Flower, etc. Um, every time you beat a level, and the levels of difficulties are on 50cc, 100cc, 150cc. So you had to go through all those in each level, or each course, and everything, each cup. And then eventually you'll unlock the mirror mode, and you'll unlock the other, like special cup and all tours cup. That can take a while to do and everything, but every time I played, I always like to do this special cup and everything. When I usually play with my friends here, I usually set everything to frantic mode and do one lap. If you guys have never tried that, that is absolutely amazing and causes the most havoc. Just anything on frantic mode without box items, you do that and it just causes absolute mayhem. You can do one lap or you can do 3 laps. It is absolutely a lot of fun. This game will never disappoint. Like I said, I still play this game all the time, and it is by far my favorite game. Halo was up there. I just talked about that in the last video. You can go look at that afterwards. But Mario Kart Double Dash, well, still to this day, is also the only game in the Mario Kart series where you can have two characters. It's pretty amazing. You know, I figured they'd have another game like this, but now you can just do online playing the newer games and everything. It just stinks because imagine you can have the double characters and play online and all the mayhem you can cause. And a lot of these tracks are gold. Like I like the basic ones, like Baby Park, because that's just a simple track, and that can cause a lot of mayhem with the special items like the bombs, Bowser shells, big banana, 3 shells. It just causes absolute mayhem and everything. Over time and everything, I've gotten really good at this game. I say with my family, maybe too good for our own good. We can power slide, drift. We know every shortcut, and then also we can do time trials. That got very competitive in my family too, because we also wanted to have the best times and everything. And every time my brothers would beat me, I would always try to go back and beat them, and that was always very competitive. And I'm sure I'm not the only one to think that. But Mario Kart, by far, the best multiplayer game on the GameCube, and probably the best game on the GameCube in general. If you disagree with me, let me know. But if you haven't played this game, I highly recommend it. And if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Thank you.